Assalamu alaikum. Shalom aleikum. And I said it also in Aramaic. This is my original language, my mother tongue, in addition to Arabic being my mother tongue as well. Thousands of Syrians have been killed by a tyrant regime. This regime did not care. They were children, elderly, men, women. Did not matter. Youth of all ethnicities, of all religions, of all different backgrounds, did not make a difference. They've been killing them without caring. However, there's one note. From the beginning of our blessed revolution, I'm saying blessed, it's a blessed revolution from the beginning, in March of last year, 2011, this regime has continued to say that our revolution is sectarian. It's far from that. And there are many examples, and the best example is from day one, we had Christians, Muslims, Arabs, Kurds, Assyrians, Armenians, all joined hand in hand and protested. It did not matter. Syria has never been sectarian, never was, is not, will not be. This is how we are. This is the people of Syria. All of our people, all of the Syrian people, protested for one goal, and that is to topple this tyrant regime and create a democracy for the future of Syria. This is our goal. We did not care. Till today, if you go to my city of Qamishli, where I come from, you'll see even on Friday, last Friday, thousands are protesting. It did not matter. They were Arabs, Kurds, Assyrians, Muslims, Christians. It did not matter. They're protesting. They don't care. They have a goal. The goal is we have an enemy who has been a dictator regime for 5 decades that has been killing people. Recently, we have hundreds, thousands of people dying daily. On a daily basis, we have people dying. It doesn't matter to them who they're shooting at. The people of Hola, what happened to them? Those children. Are you going to tell us today that we should not, just because if I was, let's say, of any group close to a regime, say, no, I should not care because I'm close to, no, those are children dying. I don't care. I cared about the people of Rwanda, of Pakistan, Afghanistan, Iraq, any country in the world. I'm going to care about my little kids in Syria. This is how we should be. And every Syrian needs to know this. Recently, I think you've all heard of our dear brother and friend Bassel Shehadeh, who was killed a few days ago, last Sunday, in Homs. Who is Bassel Shehadeh? Bassel Shehadeh is the best example of our unity of a people. Bassel Shehadeh, who is, by the way, a Christian, never ever cared about his religion, never mentioned it. I don't care about going out saying it either, but he was. And what he did was beyond we can think. This young Syrian, that's his picture. This young Syrian, after finishing college in Syria, received a full scholarship and a Fulbright scholarship to the United States to come and study here in the universities in the US, studying cinematography and directing. What did he do? In the middle of his studies, he saw a revolution beginning in the country. Could not help himself. He went back to Syria to help the people on the ground with what he could do best, teaching them how to videotape, how to direct, in order for them to be able to document all of the atrocities and the massacres and the genocide that is occurring in Syria today. This man, 3 months ago, instead of staying in Damascus, where he's from Qassa, by the way, he went to Homs and helped in videotape and document what is going on over there. This man, or youth, Syrian youth, showed us what unity is. Him and his friend Ahmed, together, who was a cameraman with him, were documenting these events. And why did he do this? And I will read you a quote from him prior to going to Syria from the United States. He was in America. This is what he said. This is what Bassel Shehadeh said. Imagine how many times we are going to live a revolution throughout our lifetime. How could I abandon this dream, which has begun to come true? What will I tell my children when they ask me? Will I answer them? When the revolution began, I left my homeland and went to take care of my future. What type of a future will it be without a free homeland? This was his message. And he believed in it to the point that he lost his life for it. And not just him. Him and his friend Ahmed, who were together. A Muslim and a Christian together. Who, by the way, they were there training people on how to videotape. And today, when we see all these videos, you watch them on YouTube, we didn't know who was behind them. Now we know this is one of the faces. They're all like this. They're all this old, by the way. You might have children older than them by now. You might, some of you. In addition to Bassel Shehadeh, his friend Ahmed also was killed with him. And Bassel and Ahmed, as I said, are great examples of unity where a Christian and a Muslim put their hands together to serve their country. And what happened was, not only did they serve it, but their fate and blood intertwined together, showing this unity where they both died in the same place, same day, serving those people of Homs, our brothers and Homs, our brothers of Syria, showing us and showing the world that no, we are not sectarian, no, we are one people, and as Omar just told you, واحد 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 الشعب السوري واحد. They proved it to us. Our brother Muhammad Ujji had prepared a video for us about Bassel Shehadeh and what he had done. And I think we're going to watch it now, Muhammad.
اوه صار فوق القناص. حرية للأبد غصب عنك يا أسد. ما بدي أقوس. يا رجل في عداء بينهم هلا وقت عم نسب على النظام حقه يا أخي أويس، بس في عداء بينهم وبين كلمة حرية. شو القصة؟ إذا مصيح سلمية أو مصيح حرية لطيف. يعني لو إني مسلح وأقوس عليه ما كان أقوس. إذا بصيح سلمية بدي أقوس. سلمية للأبد غصب عنك يا أسد.
الشباب صاروا مقابلنا عشان يقطعوا ليك وين هونيك. يعني بدك تغامر هلا، بدك يعني توكل على الله وتمشي، ما في غير هيك، بدك تتشاهد وتمشي، وان شاء الله انه ما بصير معك شيء، ان شاء الله الله بيعمل قلبهم وما بيشوفوك، وان شاء الله بنقدر كمان نسحبك صار شيء. قول يا رب.
قول يا الله. اشهد ان لا اله الا الله. نطلع سوا يعني؟
يما مويل الهوى يما ضرب الخناجر ولا حكم الندل بيا ومشيت تحت الشتاء والشتاء رواني والصيف لما أتى ولع من نيراني بيضل عمر فدا مهر للحرية يما مويل الهوى يما مويلية ضرب الخناجر ولا حكم الندل بيا شهيدنا البطل أغلى من العالي مفتاح درب الأمل والأمل برجالي يا شعبي ويا بطل أفديك بعيني يما مويل الهوى يما مويلية ضرب الخناجر ولا حكم الندل بيا.
That was a very emotional video, actually. And if you want to know, that was his last video. He was killed filming that. When he was, the body was his body, actually. That body was that man's, the Bassel's body. When you heard that bomb hit, it was him, and the camera fell out of his hand. He was killed. It was that spot that he was killed at. And they took that, and they added his voice from another video where he was singing that song for martyrs, and he had become the martyr. After this, and the sad part was, he could not have, they tried to do a burial for him in the church in Damascus on Thursday. They did not allow it. The government did not allow it because there were thousands of people that were going to appear in it. So what happened was, they didn't do the burial in the church. What they did is his friends, all of the ones you saw holding pictures, none of them was a Christian, but they were all Muslims. His friends who carried his body, put him in the coffin. They did the prayer for him over there, buried him in a house, and they tried to do the prayer for him in the church. They couldn't. So they held a prayer in the streets of Qassa, where they did the prayer, the Lord's Prayer, the Christian Lord's Prayer, and the Fatiha in the streets of Qassa, instead of a formal prayer inside the church.